Hey, welcome back. Just doing another stream of Starbound. Doing some multiplayer now. I've actually played a little bit of multiplayer with some other friends, and this is kind of where we're up to. Just thought I'd show kind of what's been going on. So I've jumped on one of the servers now. It's kind of at a new planet, so we haven't got anything really going on around here. But I've got a few tools and stuff that should help make things a little bit quicker. So we got rid of our matter manipulator, and we've got an actual pickaxe and stuff now. A normal axe, which makes things go a bit quicker. Our weapon is a lot better, which kills all these things in just one hit, which is quite nice. The server I'm playing on with my other friends is down at the moment because there was actually an update on Steam last night, and I've got to wait for him to wake up and update the server. So we're just playing this for the time being. You see, like I was saying earlier, you know, the matter manipulator is quite slow, but it gets faster. As we can see, picks a lot faster. We've upgraded this to a gold pick, so it's actually a lot faster than that, but you get a stone pick to start out with, and then kind of go up from there. The interesting thing about this game so far is that it seems you basically upgrade things rather than building new things. In a lot of games, like, I guess Minecraft's a perfect example, you kind of build your stone pickaxe, and then once you get iron, you make an iron one, and that's sort of it. Try not to die to this thing. And then once you get an iron one, you make an iron one, and you're done. Whereas, so far anyway, to actually make so the first pickaxe you make is a stone one, which is just cobblestone and wood, like you would expect. But then to actually make the upgrade from that, which I think is the silver... No, it must be iron. I think it's iron after that. Is you basically need a stone pickaxe. Is one of the required materials, is a stone pickaxe. So I thought that's kind of interesting. And same with the gold. So I've never actually... This is the same pickaxe I had at the started with. You just upgrade it each time. It's also interesting to note that the axes don't upgrade. You get a stone axe, and that seems to be it. That might be something, I mean, this is obviously still beta, so it might just be something that's not in the game yet. They might still be going to add that. It also seems like they don't have durability on an axe. It just kind of exists forever. Whereas the pickaxe just is like a little red bar. It kind of is how much durability it's got. I'm not actually sure if you can repair them or if you just have to build a new one. When you upgrade it, it gets all of its durability back. So I've never really had too many problems because I've kind of just been able to upgrade them before they run out of durability. Also, what the hell, mushrooms? Chop down one of these. I wonder if these will give us wood, or... No, they just give us mushrooms. That's awesome. That's kind of cool. I'm assuming mushrooms are sort of food. Build something out of this. Okay, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of contemplating whether I want to build too much on here, because obviously as soon as I go back to my friend's server, it's sort of gonna all be lost. Anything you do in a single player world, kind of, it doesn't cross over. Anything on your character does though, so, like for example, all this stuff that I got on my friend's server, it's on this character now forever. So I can go play on another server and keep all the things that this character is holding in his inventory. So that is kind of a cool thing. Like if you've got, you know, 3 or 4 friends, and you know, maybe you play on a server with some friends, but then you meet some other friends and you want to play on a server with them, you don't have to feel like, oh, I can't play on there because I'll lose all my stuff. You'll lose any of the buildings and stuff, obviously, because it's a different world, but you won't lose any of your like tools and stuff, which is kind of the most important things. Like, for example, I've got like some actual armor and stuff now, like these silver greaves and some copper armor. So things like that that kind of, you know, really help you getting started, and even just things like the pickaxes, like being able to just mine all this stuff a lot quicker, chop down trees and stuff a lot faster. It's you know, pretty useful and helps you like start up again really quickly. Interesting. I was hoping we'd kind of run into something like this. Is he going to attack me? Maybe? No one knows. I'm getting a bit hungry. Yeah, so sometimes you run into like little villages and stuff, it seems. Like, this is just obviously a one guy, but every now and then you'll run into like just a, you know, 30 odd houses of just random people. Kinda interesting. I wonder if I can just kill him. Yep. Oh well, sorry dude. I'm not sure we're meant to just murder some guy, but it really does seem like, at least once you kind of get going, it's all about exploring rather than it is necessarily about, like, a lot of Minecraft was about setting up a base and then like building your base, and that was sort of it. I think in this game, it's definitely useful to have sort of like a home planet. You have all your machines, possibly, like all your crafting tables and things like that. But a lot of it is just exploring and finding stuff, because yesterday I kind of just ran around and explored for a little while. And I found probably more stuff than more materials just from hidden chests and stuff than I did from actually mining and stuff, so it seems like this game's going to be a lot more about actually exploring kind of all the different planets than it is necessarily about, you know, just staying on one and doing everything. The only reason I'm really kind of mining this stuff at the moment is, well, one, you know, copper and that stuff's always useful if you come across it. But I'm mostly looking for this coal. So, at the moment, coal seems to be the only fuel source for our starship. I have heard from people that there actually is other fuel sources that you come across. Also, this is a neat trick if anyone doesn't know. If you right-click, you can mine out the background blocks, and left-click is to mine the foreground blocks. If you mine out the background of water, it'll actually get rid of all the water for you. This only works down to a certain level though. Once you're really far down, when you mine out the background, there's still kind of stuff there, so it doesn't actually, water stays there. Yeah, so I'm really hoping there is actually better fuel sources, because coal isn't that common. Like, there's a little bit of it here and there, but you seem to need quite a lot, as you might imagine. Surprisingly enough, to travel an intergalactic starship, you need a fair bit of power. And coal doesn't really seem to do that good a job. Unfortunately. Is there some coal here? It is, but not much. So I'm just trying to get some, because I thought it'd be cool to show you guys sort of, you know, it's like a different planet basically, and how you fly the spaceship and stuff. Some trees, because why not, really? Okay, there's a fair bit of stuff down here. I wasn't really liking this, that you dig like 3 blocks at a time. That's, you know, it's kind of a little thing, but it's just kind of nice to be able to dig out like big chunks of ground. I mean, I think, you know, at the start it kind of sucks because it takes you forever to dig anything, but to get some decent tools, it kind of starts to go pretty quickly. Also, you see, this thing's a thing to worry about. It's actually like a thermometer. So because we're in the dark here, we're actually, because it's nighttime and dark, we're actually getting cold. So it's kind of showing that we're slowly losing body temperature. And all you have to do is stand near some fire, which torches provide, or a campfire. or even furnaces and things like that, like anything really that gives off heat. You'll start getting your heat back, and during the day you don't really have to worry about it. I mean, there might be some planets, like maybe there's an ice planet, you will have to worry about heat during the day even. But so far, I haven't found anything like that, so fingers crossed that I don't run into like Hoth. I have to run around on a Tauntaun. That might be kind of cool though, if you can get Tauntauns. I know you can get mechs, like you can actually build a robot and kind of drive around in like a robot mech thing. So maybe you can get animals as well. I've got a fair bit of coal now, so maybe we'll have enough to go somewhere. You do need quite a lot, like, I found to really go to the same sort of planets in the same area wasn't too bad. It was like 50 or 60 coal. Which, I mean, some people might still say it's a lot. But to go to a different solar system was a lot. Shit. Oh, too bad. Yeah, it was like a couple of hundred at that point, which was kind of getting to the expensive side of things. I really like that you get a flashlight, so that even if you know, you don't necessarily want to put torches down, you can at least sort of see what's up. I wonder if we can nail this. Ah, damn it, missed. I'm just kind of looking around for more coal, which I find. I can see some copper over there, so I might go get that as well. Copper and things kind of become less useful as you go along, but then they become more useful again, which is kind of weird. So, for example, copper isn't really that useful to me at the moment, because I can't, like, anything I make out of it is kind of a downgrade. However, you do get a machine, or I guess like a building thing called a refinery. It's kind of like the work table and all that sort of stuff. So you can basically put that down on the ground, and when you activate it, you can basically put ore in it, inside it. Also, yeah, we're losing quite a lot of body temperature. Let's stand here. Oh, so you get it back pretty quickly just by standing at a torch. Yeah, so you can put your ore and stuff in a refinery, and then once you, it'll basically destroy the ore and give you pixels, which is this stuff here. And this stuff's pretty useful. So, pixels are essentially like gold, like the currency in the game. And you need them to make a lot of things. Most things will require them to make them. Especially like upgrade, like weapons and things like that. Shit. I'll take that. So you need them for most stuff like that. Generally speaking, you get pixels from killing stuff. From killing monsters, or... I think we might have enough, so we'll go back up to our ship. That's the button, by the way. That button there will beam you back up aboard your ship. So yeah, generally speaking, you get kind of pixels from killing monsters, or from those little jars that I was breaking before. But once you get a refinery, you can actually put ore in the refinery, and it'll break the ore down and give you pixels. So things like copper that sort of, you know, once you've kind of surpassed that level of technology, become a bit useless, you can use copper to give yourself a lot of pixels to make other stuff. Okay, so how much coal did we end up actually getting? 127. So, now, the thing is, you kind of don't want to use all your coal for fuel, which is kind of the problem as well, because it's actually super useful for a lot of things. So, turning it all into fuel actually did give us quite a bit. Okay, so we've got 200 fuel now, so that's not too bad. I got some chilies. What I might actually do is, I have a lot of my machines and stuff down on the ground in there, but I wonder if you can actually make some of the stuff in here. I don't think I actually have a crafting table in here. Yes, I do. Which has gone somewhere. There. Until we get these quests again. I guess anytime you join a server, you get the quests again. Alright, this might actually... Okay. This might be a good idea then. mushroom block. I thought we could make it out of those mushrooms. That's kind of cool. Packed dirt. I guess that's just a way of storing dirt. Cause you need. Oh no, you get 3 for 1 dirt. Jesus. So I guess I just have like a bunch of stuff for no real reason. What else can we make? Anything interesting? Climbing rope. One use, but very useful. Yeah, I imagine, you know, having a rope to climb would be pretty damn useful. That actually might be not bad to get. Iron bar and plant fiber. Yeah, I might make one just because I'm curious to see what it does. I assume... Oh, hell yes. I mean, yeah. Oh, but does it... It destroys it. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. I guess that's why it's so cheap. I might actually make, like, 5 of those. I feel like, you know, there's a few times when that could come in very handy. Maybe not all the time, but we'll see how we go. Put these wooden platforms back up. But these are a bit deceiving as well, just if anyone else is planning on playing or is playing the game already. These wooden platforms, I thought they were stairs, and they can be stairs, but let's see if I can put them down here. No, oh no, it does let me. Okay. So, see, if you put them down as stairs, then they go as stairs, but if you just put them kind of horizontally, then they're just these platforms. It's only if you then put them like above each other that they become stairs, which I thought was kind of cool that they actually, you know, you can kind of, you know, just have platforms and do kind of whatever you want with them. The cool thing about them mostly is, and the reason you use them is that you can drop through them, so you can jump on top of them. But then if you push down and hit jump, you'll fall through. They're quite useful for that. What else could we make in here? Bandages. These, oh my god, I cannot describe how useful these bandage things become. So this is interesting. Okay, so it must have changed this in the patch just recently. So you used to have to basically make fabric to make bandages, but it looks like you can just make them out of plant fiber now. So that's kind of useful. So I guess collecting a whole bunch of plant fiber is going to be really useful. Which we might make a few. Because those are the only ways to really heal effectively. You can sleep in a bed, but it does take quite a while. So you have to sit in the bed and you sit there for, I don't know, 10, probably 15 minutes even to fully heal. Which takes quite a while. Interesting to know about the hunting bow. The reason I have a hunting bow and an actual weapon. When you kill things with your weapon, so either a sword or an axe or you know, I think you can get a spear, you can get a sledgehammer, any of the, like, the melee weapons. Things will drop pixels usually. But when you kill them with a hunting bow, they'll drop meat and leather, which is kind of interesting. That you can kind of choose what kind of drops you want by what you kill the creatures with. I've got a wooden table. I think any of this stuff doesn't it? You can get windows, they're kind of cool. Beds. See, here's our pickaxes and stuff. You get a stone pickaxe. You got furnaces. Stress beacon. This thing's interesting. We built this on the other server, and it basically summons the boss for that area. So there's lots of different bosses in this game. You can kind of either go find, or you can use like things like this to summon them. And then when you beat them, you get, you know, usually like a special kind of item that only they drop, or you'll get, you know, a whole bunch of pixels or different things like that. It might not be a bad idea to make an anvil so that I can craft stuff on my ship. I'm not really sure. I do like this mushroom block. I think that's kind of cool. You can make a block of mushroom. What's in tools? So we got a yarn spinner. A lot of planks for that. I'm gonna build the cooking table. Because I think, you know, useful to be able to cook stuff on our ship. Make anything? I also found out that all of these are based on your race as well. So bread everyone can make, but these ones are unique to being, for me, a glitch, but for everyone else, whatever race they are. So I've been trying to get like either some rice so I can make these things. What was the other thing I was trying to get? Yeah, currant corn. But I'm not sure where to find... I guess once you find currant corn, you better farm it forever because you'll get seeds. But until then, I'm kind of a bit at a loss. Got a whole bunch of bolt bulbs still. Might eat my last few deodras. Let me put... We've got a whole bunch of glass on us as well. Might actually need to start farming some more stuff. I've kept my matter manipulator. I don't actually know if you need to keep this on you anymore. Just because, you know, like the pick and the axe are so much faster and just better in a lot of ways. I don't know if there's any real reason to keep it. I mostly just kept it just in case I run into something that, for whatever reason, the pick can't get. The other good thing about it is the pick you have to be basically right next to the block that you're mining. Or very close at least, within a couple of blocks. With some matter manipulator, you seem to be able to mine stuff out quite a distance away. You can actually kind of just be like, oh, I'm gonna go mine something over here now and do it that. So let me show you guys. We could go here. And it looks like going to places in the same area don't cost any fuel. But then we can't zoom out, so you just right click to zoom out. So that's where we are now. So we go there, we go here. This is fairly close, so this might not cost us too much fuel. Yeah, so that's how much fuel it'll cost us, just that little bit. You can see the threat level as well on these. It's level 8, it's level 6. They do actually get fairly difficult, so we might actually just go to the level 5 one. We'll zoom out further. So you can see this is Alpha Sector. You do actually unlock more, so you get Beta. I think you get Centauri as well. But as you can see, this is pretty large. Like, this is all like stars, so presumably have planets around them. So you can go to here, this planet, and just be like, I want to go here. As you can see, like, it completely drains us of fuel, so we'd never be able to make it. But you can just also go find random, and it'll just find you a random place to go check out. This is what this means. It costs 200 fuel. Which is, you know, actually not too bad considering, like, it seems like it does sort of start to cap out at some point, like, you know, like, say to go here might cost us, we can't even go there, it's too far. Alright, well, just so you can see it, what's this place like? Threat level 10, Jesus. That might be a bit, let's go to threat level 4. I really want to go to the 5 that we're right next to. It seems like a threat level 5 might be a bit of a jump from threat level 1. Maybe it won't be that bad. We'll find out. So anyway, you select this, just so you know, you can... Obviously I haven't got anything built here, so I'm not going to bother, but you can set like a place as your home. Then you can find it again easily, because obviously it could be a bit lost in all these stars. Let's go to here, and let's hit go. Our starships are initiating. Flying away. And here we go. So we're entering hyperspace. That's kind of cool. Not sure if it takes longer depending on how far away it is, or if it kind of just takes the same amount of time no matter what. If we can actually walk around. Yep, okay. I can walk around while it's doing this. It's kind of cool. interesting. You can't stand on the cooking table, but you can stand on the workbench. Okay, so we dropped out of hyperspace. I assume it's hyperspace. Seems to be what kind of everyone calls it, that sort of speed. Faster than light travel, I guess. And I guess we're at the planet now. Yep, so let's beam down and check it out. And here we go. This is kind of cool. A little bit ominous, just a shitload of skulls. Bone block. Yeah, it's a little bit concerning. Got a whole bunch of fine sand. Oh shit. Yeah, also sand starts to fall, which is kind of interesting, so as you mine it out, you need to be careful that you don't. Oh my god. That was terrifying. Okay, so level 4 things. That is a lot of copper though. So I wouldn't mind getting my hands on that. Bone block stuff takes a while to mine though, so it's a bit of a bummer. I wonder if you can actually get these skulls. I'm guessing you can, because so far you've been able to get pretty much everything. Try to grab one of these. It seems to just destroy it. That sucks a bit. You can get rid of it, but it doesn't look like you can actually get it yourself. It's a bit depressing. I kind of wanted to put one of those on my ship. Just be like, do not come on this ship. That's what I mean, like, so you can't mine here. Like, I'm clicking and it's just not doing anything. You have to be kind of right on top of it. Which again, isn't like the end of the world, and obviously, when you're trying to mine out massive areas, you kind of probably be really close anyway. It's really not going to affect you. But just something to keep in mind. Oh my god. Jesus. Those things are not friendly at all. Let's get some bandages. Get some coal, because if we want to go anywhere else, we're going to need it. Damn ship is super expensive to run. I mean, petrol prices are ridiculous, but this coal... Sorry, that was a terrible joke, but still. I need more goddamn coal. That's the moral of this episode. Moral of this whole story. Find lots of coal. I'm really hoping that they have added some additional fuel source, because without it, I think it's gonna be really difficult. I think, like, because you'll just get to places where you just, you know, you have to just mine out all the coal. Hope for the best. It does sort of seem like, I don't know, like, it kind of looks like you're meant to explore a lot, but at the same time, I think you do almost need to set up shop some places. Because if you don't, you're not gonna be able to get, you know, coal or whatever else you're looking for. There's things like platinum and stuff that I haven't been able to find any of, even though we've dug pretty deep in a few places. So I think some of those things might actually be maybe on higher threat levels, like you don't get them on the lower threat level planets. That's entirely possible. I know you do get more pixels and stuff for killing things on higher threat levels, so I'm guessing it's possible that you also can't get certain materials unless you go to other planets. Also, there's a whole bunch of coal down there, so I think you know what's going to happen with that. But first I'm just going to mine out this background to get rid of some of this water, hopefully. Losing quite a bit of oxygen. Just some friends of mine on the server. I didn't actually realize anyone was online, so hopefully they don't say anything too rambunctious. let me just go up here, because I like the sound of this. Like, it actually doesn't sound like you're just walking on bones, which obviously you're meant to be, but a little bit creepy. Like, kind of, I don't want to know who's been here before me. I'm guessing like a whole bunch of evil people that just, like, it's a lot of bones. This is like an extinction level, probably even more. I just started thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, like, this is a huge amount of bones. And what happened here? Something terrible. Like, a whole bunch of things died, apparently. What's down here? Anything interesting? Okay. Is that a... Look out for the... Holy crap. Do not like these things, whatever the frick they are. Jump up, jump up, jump up, jump up and jump down. Screw that guy. Should I read about bandages? Like, you probably should need them. Apparently some of the foods, like the more food stuff you... Oh god. Some of the more foods you get, like, actually give you regen when you eat them. Which is kind of why I wanted to find some of those other food things. Really don't like these things and their stupid lightning attack thing. Really difficult to dodge. Well, it's not difficult to dodge this, but then they charge you. Because I'm bad at life. Keep running into it. I don't know if it's really worth going down here for just one piece of coal, but... I was kind of hoping there'd be more. It just looked like one, but... Turns out no, it was just one. That's somewhat disappointing. Yeah, so looks like you just destroy those in one hit, because they don't actually count as anything, which is a bit kind of sad. So screw this guy. Ha! So, I just noticed, pretty sure that's iron. It just completely blends into the background of this world, so that might be a massive pain in the ass to try to collect. Iron's kind of weird, because it becomes less useful at a point, and you kind of like do the same thing as you would with coal, where you want to destroy it, but you can't, because you use iron to make steel. And steel becomes very useful. So, it's kind of a bit of a hard one. The thing is, as well, is to make steel you need coal. So, it doesn't really seem like coal is just pretty much the be-all and end-all. Like, when I first started, I just hardly even collected coal, because I was like, oh, whatever, coal, who cares? But, it pretty much seems like, dude, if you see coal, get on it. Because you need it for frickin' everything. You need it for fuel, you need it for steel, you need it to make torches, you need it to make, like, a whole bunch of furnaces and stuff, like the refinery. I just need it for everything. I'm not really sure if... Oh, there's more coal. I was gonna say, I'm not really sure if this is worth it, but... If there's more coal, it's definitely worth it. It feels so weird saying that. I remember playing Minecraft, and Terraria a whole bunch, and just, like, giving so little fucks about coal. And now it's just like, oh my god, give it all to me! I need all the coal. I really want to get some platinum, but I'm not sure where I would find any. Just because if I get platinum, I can make this pick even faster. Which, you know, pretty fast already, but who doesn't want their pick to be faster? Come on. Want to go down here? Oh god. Aha. Yeah, man, it's freaking dark in some of these tunnels. Can I mine here, probably. Full, but whatever, you can deal with that. Yeah, I might just bail on this place. I don't particularly want to go too far down anywhere, just because you can fall and then it becomes a massive pain to try to get out. So this is kind of what I mean about the matter manipulator. Like, you use the matter manipulator to put it down, But I don't think it actually counts as the mana manipulator. But that's the same range that the mana manipulator can mine at. So, for example, like if I was over here, I could mine this stuff. All this stuff. It's kind of crazy. You can't with the pick. I'm pretty sure all of this is gonna fall down on my head. Yep. That got interesting. I don't know if this is gonna stop or if it's just gonna keep raining sand for the next ever. May have just... Oh, well, that was a good way of getting coal. Oh my god, this is amazing. I took like one bit of sand and now I've just made this like... I feel like that was meant to be. I'm gonna put a torch like there so I can see properly. I might go kill these guys while I wait. Oh my god, if I could hit them. Jesus. I don't know if I'm lagging or if I'm just terrible today. Probably just terrible today. Go with that. Okay, so we'll grab all this, and we'll jump up here. That's actually going really well. This little, grove, although we can't get up there very easily, but that's alright. We can't actually even beam up to our ship there, which is kind of weird. I thought as soon as you're in open ground you would be able to, but maybe actually have to be above the background as well. Anyway, let's go back up to our ship. And that might actually be a good spot to kind of end it for today until I can get back on the other server with my friends and I've got all my all our gear. And I can show you off all of that stuff. So I'll wrap it up here for now. If I do anything too much more, I'll try to record it and kind of throw it together at least. How much coal did we get? Quite a bit actually, so we might just add some more fuel. Alright, catch you all later, and thanks for watching.